Are we living through a period of global instability or a transition to a new geopolitical order? If you observe the world today, conflicts are not happening in isolation. The war between Russia and Ukraine, the strategic rivalry between United States and China, and the rising tensions between Israel and Iran are some of the larger part of global pattern. For nearly 3 decades after the Cold War, the international system was dominated by one power, the United States.
I'm not going to start a war, I'm going to stop wars.
Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government.
The United States had unmatched military, economic, and political influence across the world. This period is often called unipolar world. But history shows that no global order stays permanent. As new economies grow, as the regional powers become stronger, the balance begins to shift. China's economic rise.
The Chinese economy is going to be probably at least twice as big as the US economy.
Russia's military assertiveness, Iran's regional ambitions, and the Europe search for strategic independence all signal the same thing. The world is moving from unipolarity to multipolarity. In multipolar world, conflict becomes more likely. Not because every country wants war, but because there is no single authority to maintain balance between the power. The war in Ukraine
The cards. You're buried there. Your people
reflects competition over security in Europe. The rivalry between United States and China is a struggle over technology, trade, and global leadership. The tensions between Iran and Israel are part of long-standing conflict that makes influence over the Middle East. Each region has its own history, but the timing of this conflict is not accidental. They are happening at the same time because the global balance of power is changing. But the real question is, what makes this era different from previous geopolitical shift? It is the level of global connection. Energy markets, finance, supply chain, migration, and digital technology link every country together. A conflict in one part can affect inflation in another, security policies in another, and opportunities for ordinary people everywhere. Geopolitics is no longer distant. It shapes daily life. History suggests the period of power transition are often unstable, but also define the future structure of the world. We may not be witnessing the collapse of order, but we may be witnessing the formation of new one. The real question is not whether the world is changing. The question is, what kind of world will emerge after this transition is complete, and which countries will define that future?